Hey, what's up? It's Matt for 360 Investigations, and I'm wearing a hat because my hair is a complete mess and I haven't had a chance to go out and get a haircut. That's not a lie, my hair really is a mess. As a quick disclaimer before I begin, I am in no means, in any way, shape, or form, telling anybody to copy anything in this video. This is just what I use, where I got it from, and the prices, so you can be informed on making decisions on where to get gear and how to get it. I'm not getting paid by any of these companies. I don't have any free product. This is just me disclosing what I use, where I got it from, and how much I paid for the stuff. That's it. So anyway, getting right into the video. I've been getting asked what type of gear I use. What's the name of it? Where do I get it from? How much does it cost? Things like that. So this video is going to be a little lengthy because I'll be going over all of that in detail. Obviously, everything I'm showing in this video, I don't bring with me on every explore. This just happens to be the gear I have to choose from, and depending on where I go, will depending on what gear I bring. Also, I may bring something with me that I think I need, and when I get there realize I don't, so I will leave it in my car. But then there's also times where I'm not even sure, so I'll bring something with me and decide whether or not I need to use it when I get there. And that makes that determination. So that being said, let me get into, first, the camera that I use, which I obviously can't show you because I'm filming with this. The camera I use is an Insta360 1X. It's designed and made by a company called Insta360. Upon looking at the components for this camera, I started looking at the prices if I were to buy all the pieces separate. So there's a tripod, there is a selfie stick, which I can't even show you the selfie stick in this video because the technology renders the selfie stick invisible. That's why you can't see it in any of the videos. Then there's the extra batteries, the camera itself, and all of those components cost about $550. But Insta360 is in bed with Apple, so they compiled an Apple bundle, and that came with a camera, the tripod, the selfie stick, an extra battery, and an SD card. I went and got the Apple bundle and paid about, $450 for it. Next is the backpack. This backpack is called a Low Pro 300 AW2. AW stands for all weather. I paid approximately $90 for this. I ordered it directly from Adorama.com. I actually contacted Low Pro to find out if Adorama was an official source that, Low Pro dealt with. And it turned out that they were. So this is an official Low Pro backpack. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the clothing I bring. I'll bring a towel. I have an extra pair of socks. I have 4 of these shirts that I had made. 4 of them for $80, and then I had 2 of the sweatshirts made, which is about $120 because I used their shirts. These are very high quality stuff. These gloves are what you see me wear in the videos. These are Wells Lamont, and I got them at Walmart. They're about $10. These are something called Mad Grip. These I got at Lowe's, and these were about $15. These gloves I got at Walmart, also around $10. These are also Wells Lamont, but these are my thermal gloves. And if you bear with me, I will get my boots now. These are steel toe boots, and I got these at Walmart. Walmart has a line called Interceptor, and these happen to be the Enforcer version of the Interceptor, and they were like $35. So that's it for the clothing on that. Now I'm going to go over the lights I use. I use something from As Seen on TV called the Bell & Howell light bar. The price on them is normally $20 each. However, Bed Bath & Beyond was selling them for $10 a piece, so I was able to get 4 of them for the price I would normally pay for 2. Eventually these are going to die out, they're disposable. And over the next 3 months, I'm going to be buying 3 more, 1 a month at $20 a piece. Because once these die out, I will have a fresh set of 4 to go already ready to go. So those are the lights I use. Next is the miscellaneous items that I use. A hammer. I don't even remember where I got this from. I think it was like $15. It's a Stanley hammer. Door stops. I think this was like $6 or $7 because it's industrial. And then this was a package for like maybe $3 or something like that. But I got them at Home Depot. Next is a seat that I have. Now I featured this in another video. Believe it or not, I got these in a magic shop. I don't know what the magic shop was doing selling them, but I got 2 of them. These support about 800 pounds. It was like $10 or $20 in a piece. I grabbed them. I was like, this is great. Again, I don't know what the magic shop was doing selling them, but hey. Next is the knife. This is my knife. I forget exactly where I purchased it, but I think I paid like $20, $30 for it. Next is miscellaneous string here for whatever purposes. I have a spool of twine. It has bandages, some Vaseline in it, gauze, Advil, and because I have a sinus problem, I use Advil cold and sinus. I even have eye drops in here and things like that. So that's for obviously emergency purposes and for whatever. Next, I have something I made because I started getting lost inside some of these places. Not lost, but I got turned around and I couldn't get out because of the way it was designed. I took business cardstock and I drew arrows on them. These are cardboard. I can just leave them there. It doesn't really matter. I have something called cinch straps, and these I bought off of eBay for, I don't know, it was like $7 or something like that because it was shipping. The next thing I want to bring in is basic rope here for whatever I need it to. In case I need to hold something up, open a door, whatever. I mean, this is just rope. Now I'm going to go over the most important pieces of equipment that I use during my explorations, which is respirators. I got these, an official 3M distributor called pksafety.com. That's the name of it. It's the letter P, the letter K, safety.com. I wanted to go above the norm and go as safe as I possibly could. The filters that I am using are 7093C filters, and I actually have 3 of these. These expire in 2025. Now, what makes these specific special is that these do everything that the 2097s do, plus these filter out hydrogen fluoride. I just went overboard with the safety. Now, where I got these from is I had contacted 3M, who gave me the name of a distributor that distributes to the areas that I'm in. I called him directly. He gave me the names of some of the stores he distributes to. So this is something I walked in and bought, and this is something I directly got from an official 3M distributor. So that's the end of that specific safety equipment, and I have one final thing that I'll be going over. The final piece of equipment I'll be going over is my climbing gear. This is a Ruby-Poo grappling hook. I bought it off Amazon. It was about $40. I took it to a professional welder, and I had him weld the handle to the stem, and this is not going to break. Each one of these hooks are rated to hold about 1,100 pounds. That's just one hook. That brings me to the rope. This rope is 9.5 millimeter Mammut rope. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's called Mammut, M-A-M-M-U-T, but it's official climbing rope. What I decided to do to make it safer was to invest in a harness. This is an official Black Diamond harness. I walked into a store that's graded for climbing and then purchased it for about $60. While I was in there, I purchased 3 Black Diamond carabiners. I think this was about 11, this was about 13, and this was about 18 or something. I can't remember the exact prices, but these are Black Diamond carabiners. I originally had these 8 millimeter that I got 3 of them, but then I went and looked at it and I decided that 7 millimeter is actually better, so I got 3 of them. These are all from the official climbing store. But when it comes to respirator, filters, the climbing rope, the grappling hook, the other rope I got, the climbing harness, you want official stuff for that. So don't settle for cheap knockoffs and don't go take a shortcut on Amazon. In case you're wondering how I actually pack all this stuff up, I'll show you. So first is the upper compartment for this. Since I can't show you my camera in there, this is where I'd normally put it with the extra batteries. I put this here so when I close it up, the camera doesn't get damaged and my pocket smushed, broken, or whatever. So this actually protects the camera. Inside here, this pack, are the extra batteries, the memory card, the medication, and the cinch straps. The gloves are here, the rope is here, the respirator is here, the twine I have is here, and the filters for it are there, and that's the protective case for the camera. This is my harness. As you can see, it fits in really, really easy. So I'm going to zip this up. And this whole pack weighs approximately maybe 3 pounds, if that. So the next thing here is I have the carabiners attached here, the door stoppers, the rope, things like that. They go into this compartment here. This is all my extra rope. The door stoppers are down here, and the cards that I have with the arrows on them written are in there. that's it. So stay tuned for the next video, which I'll be demonstrating using my climbing gear so you can see exactly how I climb things. So this is Matt for 360 Investigations signing out. Leisure and I wish you well. Take care. Stay safe during the pandemic. Social distance. And I'll see you in the next investigation. Thanks.